I'm Renee Richel, the founder and president of One True Match. I'm here to help you find and cultivate the love of your life. For over a decade, I've dedicated my life to the importance, purpose, and dynamic of human relationships. My team and I are disciplined by faith, love, and integrity to help our clients find the quality relationship they've always dreamt of. Each week, I will be sharing the tools and tips I've learned that have rooted my success as a matchmaker with other leaders around the world.
Hello, loves. Welcome back. I'm so excited to talk about today fun and exciting date nights. So we're going to talk about the 5 top date nights that I feel are great for our singles, for our couples. Plus, we're going to have a little twist even at the end, which is a really fun idea that a lot of us in our office have actually started doing, which is just, I don't know what letter we're on, but we're going to talk about that. And so whether you are newly dating or in a long-term relationship or just looking for some fun date anniversary ideas, we've got you covered. So listen in. And if you are driving, remember to write these down later or somehow obviously tune back in. So we're going to get started, and I can't wait to hopefully suggest some ideas you haven't tried or things maybe you haven't tried in a while. Let's get started. Okay, so if you live anywhere close to us that's in Florida, every afternoon around 3 to 5 o'clock, it pours down rain. So think about a creative date night in, depending on the entire country right now is so ridiculously hot. So I feel like doing a date night in wouldn't be a bad idea. Of course, after you get to know somebody well enough, and set up a cozy home movie theater, maybe in your backyard or in your house or someplace that's just special, that's unique, that's different than the ordinary regular place where we all watch our series and television programs, right? And get some of your favorite blankets and some of your favorite foods and enjoy picking out even a movie together. Something that's maybe romantic or relaxing or just that's going to deepen your connection. So no horror flicks, no anything that's going to leave somebody angry, upset, or run away at the end of the date night. Remember, pick things that are going to grow your relationship and your love for one another. I know that our favorite thing to do, my daughter loves, is I set up, and it's a lot of effort, but it's all about a new experience as we set up our date movie theater outside every once in a while. And you could turn on the fire, obviously. In our world in Florida, you turn on little air conditioner units to cool yourself off. But it's just an experience that's so different and unique than the regular. And then, obviously, if you're somebody that has an adventurous side when it comes to food or a foodie, or even if you're not, I would say number 2 would be cooking classes together. I know that we just did this with some of our dear friends, I feel like, and it was a blast. So maybe you have some other couples that you already know, or you are just looking to try something new. It's a great way to be guided by an instructor so you can't mess up your dish as they hover over you and help you. But it's also super playful and fun. And you learn something new, that it's like a team effort that you're working together that you can take into your daily life and do more regularly back at home. It gives you, new things to obviously try, as well as it's not your kitchen. So there's nothing better than able to leave the mess and have a little bit of fun, right? Number 3 came in because we asked, obviously, not only our team, but just in general, our matches and clients of things that they enjoy doing or redoing or things they haven't done in forever, is to do like an art and maybe wine night where you can unleash your creativity with art and wine, if you prefer, or water, your preferred beverage of choice, in which, whether it's something at a local studio or you can even do it in your own home. There's so many things now that on YouTube, you can even do it in your own home where it might be more relaxing and more private and more enjoyable, that you two can even paint each other, right? You can be creative, or you can listen to an instructor online if you don't have something in your local area that is working in your time schedule that you also have. It's such a memorable, fun thing to do, even if you can't paint. I cannot paint to save my life, but it's great when you have something to kind of look at to give you creativity, and it's fun to just see. It's more just a fun activity, obviously, do together. Number 4 is a nature hike and picnic, or doing something of an activity. Explore in the great outdoors with a nature hike followed by a picnic. There is nothing more romantic when you're walking along the trails of the beauty of nature and just seeing little things together and taking fun pictures that you can go back and look at and have as memories. And it's a great way to get wonderful exercise, get some fresh air and have quality time together where you don't have crowds of people around you. So you can have your couch talk conversations, I always say, when they flow naturally together because you're just getting into subjects of topics. There's one thing that I've been gifting, I feel like, to a lot of my friends lately. There are little cards that you can get anywhere on any, obviously Amazon's the easiest place it feels like to get anything on, but where they're like memory cards, or you ask each other little questions, and I think it's called Our Moments, is the name of the cards. And it just kind of asks fun questions that make you reflect and think about the positive things, or maybe even the moments that you can have deeper conversations on. Or even the latest is learn how to do pickleball if you haven't already started doing that. It's definitely something I've started, and it's so different than tennis, but it's super fun, and it's an activity that you're sweating together and having fun together. I feel like we did a podcast on this. We're going to continue on. That is on one of our top 4 list of things to do. Top 5 would be a game night. So, which this is another thing to do in the hot and the heat of the summer, right? Is to do a game night with classic board games. I don't know about you, but now that I have a daughter that I want to be super intuitive and smart and just be all that she can be, they say to teach your child how to play chess. So I think I've forgotten how to play chess over the years, that I am trying to dive back into some of the old games, which are just fun to pull up. And, something that, whether it even be putting together a puzzle. So you're talking and it's just, playing relaxing music or something that's like your favorite band or whatever in the background. Just really helps you to be able to, have that quality time laughing together, being a little bit playful and competitive. And, it's something you can also invite your friends to join you as well if, that's something that you're wanting to have, like a group couples date night, to just be able to do something in fun. And a fun date, new thing to do that I thought when our team brought this up was something I definitely wanted to share on this podcast is the fun alphabet dating game. I don't know if you know what that is. I did not, but I am absolutely going to start trying it. And so it's something where it's called alphabet dating, which is a unique and fun way to plan dates. The idea is to simply come up with dates that correspond to each letter in the alphabet. So, for example, obviously A, B, C, D, E, and F, and it goes on and on and on. I'm going to give you some examples, but please come up with your own because it's way more fun when you two come up with who's doing one. So maybe, you have your girlfriend do one, or your husband or wife or whatever, one letter, and then the next time have your partner do the next letter. So it's a creative way. Or maybe you're two that you both think the exact same thing at the same thought, and you'll come up with the same letter at the same activity out of the same letter. But one, like A, might be go to the aquarium. You don't have to have a kid just to go to the aquarium. And there's nothing better than marveling at the underwater, wonder of just seeing things in a fun way that reminds you of how beautiful and how small we are, to discover conversations, talk about things. Maybe you'll talk about things in your childhood, or who knows what, of things that you did. Or it's something that you can also then use that as a date that then you go out to dinner afterwards, or it puts you in a part of town that you wouldn't typically go to. Letter B, that somebody had come up with was bowling. When was the last time you went bowling? It might sound cheesy, but it's funny how when you put yourself into your childlike mind and do something that you haven't done maybe since high school or who knows when, and you put it into like an actual date night, and then again go to the movies or I mean not movies, go to like dinner or something before or after, but just a very playful date that you can do together that you haven't done in a while. And then of course we said earlier C would be like a cooking class. And, you know, as we talked about, that's something that you can grow together and continue to do. D, I would say there is one of our couples that actually they just signed up for dancing classes. And because I think one of them has a charity event they've got coming up and they want to be prepared for that. But it's something too that they're learning to do all different types of dances. I can't remember which one it was they picked, but they're also learning not to both step on each other's toes. And when they do, how to resolve maybe the smallest little conflicts or just the things that also grow from doing a new experience together that you can laugh and have fun together. And then one that I thought was really great that, you know, we've done with our team and other people do when it comes to like meeting new people and seeing how you work together is if you've never done the escape room, which people are going to say, what is that? You've never heard that before. But this is the letter E, is it challenges yourself with an escape room adventure. So basically you work together to solve puzzles and escape within a time frame to the next room, which is just a fun way to work together, work with others, right? If you're more introverted, get you a little bit more extroverted and connecting with other people socially too, where the mission is to obviously solve the problem to get out of the room. And it's just a fun, creative way to laugh, take photos, and do all of that. It's all about building memories, not only in your own mind and heart and spirit. It's also about laughing and having those memories to look back at, that when there's moments where we're all get super hectic and busy in life, I love having a wall of all the laughter photos of not only our couples that we have that remind us what we do every day to find our clients the love of their life that is so rewarding, along with also their fun date night photos. So we have every client, when a match is going really well or an introduction is thriving, to send us their memories of their incredible date nights so that we can remember their smiling faces and build those memories that will last a lifetime. So I hope these examples are things that will help you be creative when it comes to what are we going to do on our next date night? Where is our adventure going to be? And there's so many other lists of things. If you're looking for more ideas, I'd love to share. Write in, give us a call, send us an email, and we would love to share some other either cities or locations that you might be traveling to that will give you some great suggestions on restaurants and places to stay and things to do in many of the big and little small romantic metropolitan cities. I hope you have found this beneficial and helpful. And next week, we are going to talk about how to keep the conversations flowing on a date. So maybe you've gotten to your first or second date and you want to obviously continue, and you don't want it to just be the ordinary, boring talks or conversations that you have. Not only applying the fun date nights that we just talked about into some creative ideas. And guys, remember, make reservations, and sometimes coming up with these ideas is super helpful. And girls, show the guy that you're interested by suggesting some of these things back. So we are going to love and leave you, and I cannot wait for our next chat. Remember, every Thursday we come up with new topics, things to help you in all areas of your relationship, whether you're single, looking for the one, dating, engaged, or married. We're here for you every step of the journey. We're going to love and leave you and hope you have a blessed day.
It's been another great talk on this episode of One True Talks by Renee Richel. I look forward to our next chat. Please write in your questions and comments so I can be sure to talk about whatever it is you want to discuss in our next upcoming episode. Lots of love. God bless. XOXO.